What's up, YouTube? Timmy Bangerz here. Today we're out at Virgin Run Lake. Gonna do a little bit of multi-species fishing. As you can see, I got my Harley with me behind me. That's what I drove here today. I got my rod on there. I got my tackle inside here. You can see I got my ultralight setup, just zip tied on the back. Works great. Yeah, this is my 2012 Harley Fat Boy. If you want me to do a review on this bike, leave a comment below. But that's not why we're here in this video. We're gonna go fishing. We gotta go down this trail here, and it takes us down to the water, and we're on the back side of the lake than what I would normally be fishing. Normally I'd be fishing over on the front. This is the far side, so I thought we'll try this time. I'm gonna start off, I think, with some 1-inch gulp minnows. I do have some butter worms if we're not getting a bite on the minnows. It's really hot today and humid. It's about 90 degrees. I don't know what the humidity percent is, but it's up there. And I'm not going to be using a trout magnet jig head for these gulp minnows. I'm going to be putting them on a number 10 bait holder hook. Why? Well, I want them to have more natural fall in the water. Although the trout magnet jig head or any other 1/16 ounce jig head is going to put them in a more natural position, more horizontal. Whereas if they're on a hook, they're going to be tilted up almost vertically. But I think I want to go with that today because I want it to look like, I want that natural rheatic action in the water, but then whenever I stop, I want it to almost go belly up like it's an injured minnow. I've been doing pretty good with that technique, so we're gonna see how it works here at Virgin Run. Alright, I'm gonna get this all unloaded, get down in the water, see you guys in a minute. Alright guys, we're gonna try and fish this spot here first. Man, look how grown in this is. Woo! Right out here by these cattails here, we're gonna try and fish. I'm gonna get rigged up and I'll be with you in a minute. As I did decide to start with a butterworm just to see what the bite's like, if we're getting any action or not. Then I'll switch to a gulp minnow if we are. Here's what I got. Butterworm, size 10 bait holder, underneath a weighted float. My usual setup for this rod and reel, and we're just gonna go right out there and see if there's any sunfish over here. Alright, this looks to be a little bit more open water, a little bit better of a spot. Let's try this. Got a bite. And we got a fish. First fish of the day. Ooh, a little baby bluegill. Oh no, that's a baby pumpkin seed. Look at that. Nice. Good stuff. Check this guy out. See if he'll cooperate for a photo. Look at that. Put them spines up. There he is. Look at that. Nice. Let's get another one. Getting a bite. Fish on. Oh, it's a bigger one. What we got here? A bluegill. Perfect size for catfish bait. But I don't have my bucket today, so he's going back. Check that out. Nice bluegill. You guys get a view. Well, nope, he's not cooperating. Check him out. Perfect size. Put a hook, circle hook right through the top of the neck there. Perfect size for live flathead bait. We'll do some of that later on in the month. I plan on getting a bunch of bluegill about that size, and we're gonna go try some new spots I know of for flathead catfish. And also, I'm planning a trip up to Erie, Pennsylvania, fish up at Lake Erie. So if you guys watching, if you know any good spots up at Erie, where should I go? Because I have no idea. I've never been there since I was a kid, and now I'm going up there to fish, so it's gonna be something. That's probably gonna be sometime in August. But yeah, let me know where I should go. I know there's like kind of like an island or something, or a state park that goes out off the mainland in Erie. I'm gonna be going up there, so I don't know what beaches or what lake or reservoirs of the lake should I be fishing. I really want to get a walleye while I'm there, and maybe some big bass, and just see what is in the water, you know, just do the multi-species thing. Alright guys, I'm gonna get this hook rebaited. We're gonna get this line wet again. Fish on! Fish on! What we got? Another little pumpkin seed. Can't complain about that. Oh! My line just no, the hook just popped out of his mouth. There you go. Another little pumpkin seed. Nice. Swam away just fine. I'm gonna catch a couple more on this worm that I got on the hook right now, because it's still good. And then I think we're gonna switch over to that gulp minnow. See what they think about that, because I don't know if these fish ever seen one of those before. I don't know if a lot of people around here fish the gulp 1-inch minnow. At least not the 1-inch. I'm sure they do the bigger ones for bass. This is like instantaneous bites over here. This is a good spot. Like I said earlier, this looks like the spot to come to get the catfish bait. See, I'm usually way over there across the lake. And over this way here is the parking area. But I walked through all them woods and just parked on the road and came down here. And it paid off, because I don't think too many people come over this side. And that's why it seems we're doing pretty good over here. Yeah, I had something on the hook. That's why they weren't taking it that time. Little piece of grass. Something big just jumped. I bet you that was a bass. I never caught a bass out of this lake, but the experts say they're in here. largemouth bass. They even say there's channel catfish in here, but I've never seen a channel catfish here. Oh, instantaneous. This is a big one. Woo! It ain't that big as far as some of you other YouTubers catch, but it ain't a bad one for me. Get this guy hooked. Man. And he's in the water. Didn't even pose for a picture with you guys. Man. What an ignorant bluegill. Alright, I'm going to switch to that Gulp Minnow. I'll show you what I'm working with here in a second. Alright guys, I'm back. I got it all switched up. Got the float on there still for now at least. And then my size 10 bait holder. And that's how I rigged up that 1-inch Gulp Minnow. Just like that. Now we're going to see how these fish like this Gulp Minnow. Alright guys, I changed it up a little bit. My bobber was just constantly slipping down. And so I went with this. I did put a trout magnet jig head on. This is the 1/16 ounce jig head. Still using the Gulp 1-inch minnow. So now as you can see how it's going to sit in more of a horizontal, natural position. And for the float is a trout magnet float. And directly underneath it, I'm using one small split shot to help me cast, to help hold the line down, and to help keep the bobber in place. Even though these trout magnet bobbers, they always stay in place. They don't move around like the clip-on kind. I'd say there's about 16 inches a leader or so. So we're gonna go out, back out into the deeper, straight out water and try and get some more bigger sunfish. I want that big chunker pumpkin seed. Where's he at? Oh, fish on, tried to set the hook a little bit too quick. He's still there. You could, this trout magnet float, it barely floats above the water with that split shot there, but you can go with it even smaller. That's probably a little bit too big, but I could see it okay. It's working good for now. Definitely helps cast farther. Oh, man. Oh, now I got some weeds. I think I might try and put another one of these trout magnet floats on, just to see if that makes it any easier to float. Because when it gets way out there, I'm having a little bit of a hard time seeing it. So let's just experiment and see what 2 trout magnet floats will do. So there you go, look at that. See if I would keep it up above the water. Yeah. Oh. Let him take it. Let him take it. Don't set the hook too quick. Oh, he's on. Set the drag. Set the drag. Don't forget about the drag. I always forget about the drag. This reel does not sound too good right now. I don't know why it's making that noise. Oh, he took a whole tree with him. An underground tree. Yeah, bluegill. Oh, and he was barely hooked. Look at that. Just barely hooked. All right, buddy. Go back where you came from. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. The trout magnet and the 1-inch gulp minnow is a success today. Got him. Got him. No. I got seaweed. Oh, come on. What the heck? He took it. Yep. Look at that. He bit the tail off it. He took it under by the tail and snagged it on some seaweed. So I'd reel up seaweed. I don't know if he did that on purpose, but that's what he did. I'm gonna rebait. I think I might try something different on here, and I'll be back in a second. Oh yeah, the butterworm bite is back. Huh, look at this little guy. I didn't even think there was one on when I saw it in weeds. Look at that. Is this the smallest bluegill you've ever seen? Look at that. He went for that big old trout magnet hook. This worm's looking a little worse for the wear. I'm gonna try one more time with it. Recycle it. Alright. Let's get back out there. I got this worm on here rigged perfectly. Alright, right where I want to be. There it is. He's playing with it. And he's on. That's how you do it right there. Haha. Oh, and there's a pumpkin seed. Pumpkin seeds love me. Look at him. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Got my worm back. And I got a pumpkin seed. And he's gone. What did he do? Take my bait? Yeah, he took my bait and hooked me on the seaweed. Yeah, these fish are doing this on purpose to me, man. That one just took my bait, took my hook, hooked it in the grass so I'll be snagged, and then said, there, reel that in. No, but that's what it seems like, huh? Okay. Rebait again. Well, let's try this red one. They like these red ones. Alright, guys. Going back to the Gulp 1-inch minnow. It's getting late. It's about 8 o'clock now. Gonna fish for about another 45 minutes with this Gulp minnow and see how we do with that. Getting bite already there. Ooh, I think that's a little guy. Oh, he wants it. Oh! Right in the cattails. Are you kidding me? Yes. Oh, man. I hate that. It goes right in the cattails. Oh, fish on. Look at this little guy. Greedy little bluegill. Look at that. I don't know, man. That minnow's bigger than his head. This might be the last fish of the day. If it is, I'm gonna do my outro now. Alright guys, I think that little guy was the last fish of the day. I think I'm gonna pack it up here. And until next time, go get you a line wet, rip some lips, and catch you some bangers. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching.